So that's kind of what the whole thing looks like. There's some adipose right there, although you don't have to know that, but that's what that was. All right, so I'm going to come back to my beginning part. Okay, so it's kind of like one of those 3D pictures that you look at. You let your eyes just glaze over, and you look at the picture. Because you're looking for something that looks odd. And so I'm talking about this right here, this little circle section right here, and this little circle section right here. And let's see, another one. I don't see any other little weirdo ones. But these are the islets of Langerhans. That thing. Everything else, pancreatic Cassini, and then that would be a pancreatic duct, circle cells.
Which one?
The circle cells. So let's go ahead and move it over a little bit and see if you can see the difference at all.
There's one.
Okay, so do you see the difference we're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
So that was that same islet that I pointed out before. So it's a larger cluster of them, a little bit lighter, not a lot of them. That's our little pancreatic duct. All the rest is Cassini. All right, so I'm going to switch a slide, and it's a different maker. Look at that. See, so much better. So much better. So you should be able to tell the difference on this one.
Which slide's going to be on the test?
I don't
This
know.
one or
I'm not setting up the test. I don't know. Whatever they choose. All right, and then you can also see a lot more of the what? Ducts as well. So again, the contrast is just better on these slides than on the other ones. So you can really pick out the islands here, the islets of Langerhans, and then our pancreatic ducts, and then all of pancreatic Cassini. Once you get your eyes,
Is it safe to say that the islands are white?
they're lighter,
Yeah, light.
but not white. So your eyes gets trained to kind of look for those odd parts to it. But again, that's how you recognize it's the pancreas, because you have those spots in there, those blotches. All right, I picked up another one. I don't know if this is any different. Let's see if this one's any different.
That's a good one.
That's adipose. There we go. You see that one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put on the whole thing. There we go. So we should see one of each. This thing, this thing, islet of Langerhans, and all this. Pancreatic Cassini. We could also count that as a little ductwork there. Possibly that one, though I think my angle's wrong. Sort of.
What is the big space in there?
The adipose?
No, the white.
This?
Yeah.
Let's see. I wonder if that's a vein.
And like what the
That's like an artery or a vein right there with the blood cells in it, or a capillary even.
You know why bubbles?
Adipose. All right, so questions on the pancreas? Again, the ductwork would probably be compact, the small, compact ones in there. All right, so the liver, we also have three things. Again, the hepatocytes, the sinusoids, and the bile ducts. And again, the hint page says you really have to look for those ductwork because they're very hard to find. So I'm going to try to find at least one for you. It's going to be probably very, very small. Because those aren't them. They're not them because they're not surrounded by a circle of cells. These cells around this. All right. So you can kind of see on this slide the white spaces that are running through. Those are the sinusoids. You can kind of see them, just any of that white area. Not the blobs of white, the lines of white. The lines of white are the sinusoids. What I'm looking here real quick for, oh, that's a real small one. I want to do that one. See if we can avoid that one. Yeah, I'm looking for a good one to show you.
What is the duct surrounded by?
Cells.
Is it the simple liver
They're not really. They're more. They look more like no colloidal. They look more like colloidal. Yeah.
Is that what we did?
Yeah. So if you look on the right-hand side, there's a little circle there surrounded by some cells. Everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
There looks to be two.
Yep, and one up
One in
at the
this
top.
one, yeah.
Yep. So those are the bile ducts. Again, they're very small. They're surrounded by cells. There's one here, the right-hand side, and one here. Yes, Elsa?
Purple with white in the middle?
Here
Yes, I see it, I see it.
and here. Circle of cells. Don't concentrate on the color. Circle of cells. Sinusoids are the white winding spaces all throughout the tissue. So any place you see white lines running through, those are the sinusoids. So any of these white winding spaces.
Sinusoid?
Sinusoids. What is that noise?
Sorry.
What was that?
I don't have any space on my camera.
Oh,
to
okay.
take pictures.
Alright, this would be what? What are all these? Hepatocytes. All the spots are the nucleus of those hepatocytes. So the whole section is a hepatocyte.